Well, good morning guys. After watching Neptune's review on his Berlingo, I thought it'd be a good idea to do one on the Vivaro. When I was researching vans, the only reviews I found that were on YouTube were basically guys trying to sell the van rather than from an owner's point of view. So I purchased this 68 plate Vivaro September time. And I've been running it as a courier for the last 2 months. Done about 9,000 miles, I suppose, just under. So I've got a good idea what it's like now and how it drives and how comfortable it is. So it's the long wheelbase, so L2H1 low roof. It's had 13,000 miles on it when I first picked it up. It's now got about 20. Just over. It's the, obviously because of Courier, you need the doors. You can't have the you have to have the barn doors and not the up and over for the forklift loading. It's a decent size, 3 Euro pallets, 2 UK pallets, even though sometimes they load them to the point where it's too high to put in and you have to take the top layer off and handball those. But as you can see, it's a decent space. The best thing about it I've found, especially I've used it maybe 4 or 5 times, is this little load through capability. Under the front seats, I'll show you when I get in there, but under the front seats you can also open a hatch, so you've got the full length of the load bed plus the full length of the cab up to under the dashboard. So, and I've used that 2 or 3 times. I wouldn't be able to take the load otherwise, so that's proved very handy. I'm not sure how many vans have it. My old T5 definitely didn't. Obviously sliding side door. The only thing I would say that I don't like in it is the lack of tie down points higher up, so at this sort of level. So if you want to strap something up that's tall and stop it from falling over, it's very difficult to do so. But apart from that, it's a usable load space, and it's proved to be a good work wagon. On the size, it was a clean van, there was no damage. Obviously you've got the full point with your AdBlue, which I would say it's using probably 25% of the AdBlue every 4,000 miles roughly, which I'm not sure that's good or bad. I've never had a Euro 6 compliant vehicle before, but it seems pretty acceptable to me, really. Going to the cab. Seat wise, it's pretty comfortable, to be honest. I'm 5'11" and I can get it in a decent seating position. The only thing I would say is I like it slightly lower generally, but I found that on this particular van, if I have it at the height that I would prefer it, you can't recline the back of the seat due to the bulkhead, so you basically have to find something and settle with it. One armrest, I would have preferred it if you had one at each side like one of my previous vans, but anyway, it's reasonably comfortable. I've done 10-11 hours in it, no problems. I haven't felt any back pain or anything, so quite happy with it. Dashboard wise, it's pretty standard. There's no real fancy frills. You can scroll through a menu with your temperature. But I believe I'm averaging 42. Yeah, 42 miles per gallon. and that's fully loaded and empty, so I think that's reasonable for a van of this size, long wheelbase. It is the Sportive spec, but only comes with a standard radio, the DAB radio, which actually speakers are pretty good, better than I expected for a van. It's got the Bluetooth, aircon, which I'd say is probably the minimum I would have asked for, plus cruise control, which I use all the time. Really handy with this is the middle seat row. The middle seat. Drops down and it gives you this handy sort of removable clipboard, which I use all the time for using my my pods and filling my paperwork out. That is a really handy feature. I'm not sure how many other vans have that. And although you have 1, 2 and then another cup holder down here, the only one of any depth that's any good is this one. So that's pretty poor. I wouldn't use any of these cup holders. I've tried, and you'd end up with a dashboard full of coffee. There's no way you could use them when the van's up and moving, only stationary. I'm afraid it's a bit of a mess at the moment. Obviously it's a working van. I just got back yesterday after a sort of 12-13 hour day, and it'll be going for its weekly clean today. But that's about it. Overall, it's proved to be a good vehicle. I'm happy I bought it. I'll be very interested in other people's comments on other alternate vans, the Transit, which I believe is a better looking van. Through my research, it seemed they had reliability issues slightly more than the Renault Traffic stroke Vivaro. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. Hope you enjoy it. I'll be interested in your comments and anything, anyone who's a Vivaro driver and any experiences they've had with theirs over the years. I would be very interested to listen to. Thank you very much. See you then. Goodbye.